What's up guys, it's your girl Only Aaliyah and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't be shy and hit that subscribe, and if you're cool, hit the like button too. So today we are going to talk about the 3 things that you absolutely have to do when you go to Tulum, Mexico. So when I went to Tulum, I just wanted to get away. This trip, I 100% did not plan out anything, and up until like I went to Bali was probably my first trip that I actually like planned out every single thing that I did. Usually I'll go out the country and we'll just look up stuff to do willy-nilly, but I'll like keep track of at least like I'll have like a draft of some of the things that I want to do, but it's nothing like crazy extensive or anything. But when I went to Mexico, I knew that there was at least a few museums I wanted to go to. I am a museum girly so bad, y'all. Like I love especially if it's a immersive museum. I love those, okay? Sorry if I hear a little tinker, my little kitty cat is in here. But yes, I love me museums. So I went ahead and out of all the things that I did while I was in Mexico, I did go ahead and make a little, okay, that doesn't look like a little list because there's other stuff on there, but y'all, it's a little list. It's a little list, so not too much, okay? So I'm actually, in this video, I'm actually gonna give you 4 things that you could do, but one of the things, when I looked it up on Google, it said that it's actually permanently closed now. So I'm not sure if that is actually the case. I have not been to Mexico since I went to Mexico, so hopefully it's not the case. So I'm still gonna give it to you guys just in case that's not the case and you can still go to that museum. So let's get into it. So when me and my aunt first got to Mexico, the first place that we went to, because we weren't trying to do too much, but I like to like, let's get it cracking immediately, okay? Unless we get there like super late, okay, I get it, but like I like to get stuff popping off right away, even if it's something super chill. And so for me, I wanted to do something super chill, but I still wanted to do something, which was go to the beach. So we went to the beach our first day, literally landing, and everything. So the beach we went to, I'm gonna put the beach club that we went to up. When I was there, again, all the things I'm going to tell you guys are the things that I experienced while I was there. Again, these things may have changed since I went, so that is a possibility. Hopefully that's not the case, but when I was there, this particular beach club was free. You did not have to pay to get in there. I mean, it's literally a beach. Like, and what's crazy is we actually stumbled across this beach club because we were on the other side of the beach actually, and we were just walking, and we found these beautiful bungalows and all that stuff like that, and it was gorgeous. So the next day we ended up going back to this beach and we found it was actually a beach club, but it was an amazing experience. Okay, you can order food, you can get drinks on this particular or at this particular beach club. Like, it's gorgeous. They have these beautiful bungalows, and literally, you guys, we were in the bungalows, laid in the bungalows, just let the sun hit our skin. Like, it was amazing. And on this beach, there's people that walk by that sell different stuff. I got this beautiful like white knitted like cover for like a bathing suit. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. We also got some coconuts, like coconut water, as well too. And my aunt, she had some mini bottles. We poured a little some of those inside of the coconut water. It was awesome. Okay, so if you guys are looking for something relaxed, chilled, but also like the scenery is beautiful, definitely make sure you check out this beach club. And also they have like this really cool, like, I don't know if you want to call it necessarily a swing, so to speak, or what actually, but we'll call it a swing just because I don't know what else to call it. So if you guys are looking for something really chill, yet you'll have a beautiful scenery, and you can just literally relax, you can eat, you can even get a drink if you like, definitely would highly recommend this particular beach club. We weren't bothered by anybody, and you know, like anything we had going on wasn't disturbing other people. Like, even though there's multiple bungalows like around and everything, like it really is almost as if you're in your own world. And maybe that's just me, because I can just zone out when I'm just in a vibe, you feel me? But like, it was gorgeous out there, guys. Like, if you're looking for something like chill, relax, definitely check out that beach club. The next place that I recommend is a museum. This museum, I believe, is still very much open. You can go there. It was this beautiful wood museum. This museum was amazing, okay? It was beautiful. It was so beautiful, guys. Like, I cannot describe to you how gorgeous it was. Like, it was insane to see this with my own eyes. Like, the entire, well, I wouldn't say the entire museum is made of wood, but majority of the museum is made of wood. And again, I will put some pictures and videos up there for you guys so you could see what I am talking about. Because baby, honey, the museum was museumy, okay? It was gorgeous. And so when you first get in there, you do have to take your shoes off. I mean, I think if you have socks on, you can wear socks, but if you don't, barefooting it, baby, you're going to be barefooting it in there. And I think I was barefooting it because I had sandals on. I think my auntie also had sandals on too, so we both were barefoot in there. But you guys, it was gorgeous. They actually have like an upstairs to it as well. So like when you first get in there, there's, you know, downstairs. Like, honestly, if you wanted to meditate in there, you really could. It was just that, like, peaceful, that gorgeous. It was amazing, guys. And then they have this upstairs to it, and that is also made of wood, guys. Like, y'all, like, do y'all see this? Like, it was gorgeous, guys. It was gorgeous. I honestly fell in love with that particular museum. It was beautiful. And also, just so you guys are aware, there is actually a back room to this particular museum. Nothing crazy, nothing, you know, exotic or out of the ordinary, anything like that. But there is a back room. It's kind of dim. There's no lights in there. At least when I was there was no lights in there. All they had was like this little window and some light would come in. And then there was this huge mirror up against the wall. But there was like not much in that particular room. But there is a back room. If you guys ever go, make sure you go all the way on the first floor. When you first walk in, if you go all the way to the back, there is a back room back there, and it's pretty nice. This particular museum, you could go out into like this balcony area. At the time that I went, unfortunately, the balcony area was not open, so me and my auntie could not go out there, so that was a little disappointing. But I mean, the museum was still a hit, baby, okay? The museum did not miss still, okay? So again, if you guys are looking for something to do, something to really satisfy some visuals, definitely go check out that museum, okay? Now, the other museum that I'm going to talk to you guys about, this like extra little, you know, that I'm going to put in here for you guys. Again, when I looked it up, it said that it was closed, unfortunately. But so when you go to Tulum, maybe you can go and see if it's still open. I don't know, maybe it still is. I have no idea. Maybe just on Google it's saying that it's closed. I really have no idea, guys, if it actually is closed or not. But on Google it's saying that it's permanently closed. So yeah, but I'm still gonna tell you guys about it because it was still an amazing experience. And if they are actually still open, you guys should 100% go check it out. And if you haven't seen my Mexico vlog already, what are you doing? Yeah, actually, pause this and go check it out. I'll wait. Hopefully you went to go do that, and by the time you come back, I mean, I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, continue on with this one. But yeah, so if you guys haven't seen my vlog already, hopefully you did. And if not, again, pause, go check it out. But you will see that I went to like this very immersive museum. Again, like I stated before, I am a museum girly down, and I love immersive museums. Immersive museums are my favorite museums. After that, art museums. Love me some art museum. I am an art girly to the core, okay? So yeah, this particular museum was amazing. They have this room that they will put you in, and you have to put like these little black thingies over your feet. Sorry, there's a car outside. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Hopefully not. But basically you put these little things on your feet and you go in there, and the floor is like glass basically, right? They close the door and they start doing all these different like visuals for you. It was amazing. And to be honest, guys, I didn't even put all of the clips from that museum in my vlog. So I'll put some of the clips that I haven't put in my vlog in here so you guys can see what I'm talking about. But it was an amazing museum. It really really took you through like the history of Mexico. It talked about the Mayans and things of that nature. It was an amazing museum. Highly recommend that museum. I really hope that they did not close. They also have this other room where you go into the room and it's like a dome, and so you go and you sit down on these little, they weren't quite bean bags or anything, but you sit down on these like seats or whatever, and the dome will just start taking you through like the history of Mexico. And it was amazing because it was very, you know, immersive, you know. And the dome gave like this surround, not only like surround sound, but just like the surround feeling, you know. So it was awesome. And then we also, like, they had different types of rooms that you would move through as you're going through the experience, and it was just awesome. All of it was great. Everything. Highly recommend. If they are still open, go check them out. Okay, now the last thing that I want to recommend you guys to go and do if you are ever in Tulum, Mexico, I am going to try to, y'all, my cat has the zoomies right now. Oh my god. Okay, so the last thing that I want to recommend to you guys is this like adventure thing. I forgot what it's called. I will figure it out and then I will put it on the screen for y'all if I find it. If I don't, I'm sorry. So this particular excursion, I believe we found when we were coming through the airport. And like, y'all, I'm really not the type of person that will like be in the airport and then somebody will come up to you and be like, oh yeah, you should do this, and then I buy it. I'm really not that kind of girly at all, if I'm being completely honest with you. I will just find my own excursions on my own. But my aunt was like, no, we should do it. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And y'all, let me tell you something about my auntie. My auntie ain't no, she is a OG when it comes to travel. She's been more places than me. She's been like, y'all, my auntie, y'all, a traveling girl. I'm really trying to convince her to start her own little travel YouTube or something, because y'all, she be out of here, okay? She has been all over the place. I be asking her to slow down, wait for me, but my auntie ain't slowing down for nobody. I know that, okay? I know that's right. Okay, so yeah, but my auntie was like, yeah, we should do it. I'm like, okay, cool, I trust you, you know, considering she is a travel girly just like I. So yeah, we end up signing up for it, pay for it, great, cool beans. Y'all, this particular one was so amazing. It was like, so first when we first got there, we did some ATVing. Y'all, I've done ATVing a lot of different times. I'm not gonna hold you. I've done ATVing a plethora of time. I've even gone ATVing in Canada before, which is crazy to think about, but that particular experience wasn't as crazy as the one in Mexico. In Mexico, baby, you go ATVing, they gonna let you do whatever you want to do. Just don't flip that thing over. That's all they ask, really. Just don't flip it over. And y'all, I'm sorry for that little bell in the back. That is Grayson. He is over here bouncing all over the place. Like, oh my goodness. And if I kick him out, he's gonna stand by the door and meow, and then y'all are gonna hear him. You're gonna hear him meowing the whole time. So we gotta pick one, guys. We have to pick what we want. Do we want the meows or we want the bells? Okay, I'm sorry, okay? I think it's because I'm excited. Now he's all geeked up. Like, that happens sometimes. Like, if he see I'm geeked up, he gonna get geeked up. He gonna get the zoomies and go crazy. During that same experience, and this is why I recommend you guys doing this, because it's not just one thing that you'll get to do in this particular experience. There's multiple things you'll get to do. So aside from the ATVing, we also did like we went to this Grand Kino as well too. It's like a Kino cave, and I only have pictures of that, unfortunately. Again, if you have not seen my vlog already, you probably have seen these, or if you have seen my vlog already, you probably have seen these pictures already. If you haven't seen my vlog, go check it out. Had a blast, guys. You guys, you'll love it. So yeah, literally we went to this cave. So first you get into the water. First of all, the water cold, honey. Okay, it's freezing. But when you get in there, they have you standing on like one of the little things underwater, and you take your pictures. That's how me, my cousin, and my aunt were able to take the pictures that I just put up on the screen for you guys. And then once you get your pictures and everything, then they take you on an adventure through the cave, like in the Kino. it was amazing, y'all. Okay, and I am not a strong swimmer, so the guy who was giving us the tour, he basically like held the back of my he held the back of my life jacket and just kind of pulled me through the water. So I'm just like, hey, this is nice, this is nice. And he giving us all the facts and stuff like that. Like, it was so cool. Like, one of the things that I thought was really cool that he told us about is like, if you touch one of the little so like in the keynotes there's these things, I don't know what they're called, not too much on me, okay, but like these little, it looked like crystal things coming from like the ceiling of the keynote. If you touch one of those, you will get sick. And I guess it's because it's like basically bat poop. It's bat poop, and so if you touch it, you'll get sick because I guess it's like bad for us or poisonous to us. Didn't know that. Okay, so I'm sitting there floating in the thing. I'm like, noted. Okay, stay away from bat poop. Got it, you know. But yeah, like, it was just really informational and it was really cool. I mean, and it was awesome. You probably just heard Grayson. I don't know what he's doing right there. Wrestling with himself at this point. Okay, but yeah, it was amazing. It was great. We just went through the cave. You know, there were certain portions where we got to pretty much just sit, or not so much sit down, because you know we're literally submerged in water, but like we kind of just stood there, got to look around. Like, it was an amazing experience, you know. Honestly, like, if I had the opportunity to ever go into a keynote again, I would, you know, because I feel like, you know, sometimes you'll have bad experience with certain stuff and you're like, oh yeah, I'm not ever doing that again. That, baby, I'm gonna do it again. Especially if somebody is willing to drag me through the keynote again. Like, I did not have to do much. Just literally sit there, listen, and look at everything, you know. Like, it was amazing, guys. It was truly amazing. And you know, the people of Mexico are so sweet. They are so nice, so kind. And I'll tell you guys about a story later, but yeah, they are just, like, out of all of the places that I have ever traveled to, I will say Mexico had the most charismatic people of all the places I have gone to thus far, honestly. Like, I literally I got seasick. We were basically supposed to go swimming with some turtles, and I did not take, I think it's called Imodium or something, or maybe it's not, I don't know, but there's some kind of medicine you're supposed to take so you don't get seasick, basically. And I did not take the medicine because I thought I would be okay, because I've been on a boat before and I never got seasick, so I'm like, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. Y'all, I got on a boat, was through, honey. Okay, so once we got to the place where you were supposed to get off and go swimming and whatever like that, y'all, I literally just stayed on the boat. I was like on the side of the boat because I thought I was gonna throw up, to be honest. And I remember this lady came back on the boat. She said, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm okay, just a little seasick. She was like, oh baby, you look terrible. Like, you look not a little seasick, but very seasick. So she was like, no, I think we should go back. So she went and collected everybody who was on that boat back on the boat and said to them, she's sick, we should go back. And they were like, we have to find the captain so that he can take us back to the shore. I was like, no, like, it's okay. Like, we all paid money to be here, and I know you guys paid your money to be here. I don't want to, you know, be the person that caused you to miss out on what you paid your money for. And she was like, no, we are leaving. You obviously are not feeling well. It's fine. And everybody on that boat was like in agreement. And I honestly, guys, like, that really just blew my mind. Because in America, honey, baby, you would not find that kind of treatment. I'm gonna be real with you, you're not, you know. Like, in America, if there's multiple people on an excursion and you're the only one that's sick, baby, you just gonna have to sit there and be sick. Like, they would just go and do their thing, and when the time's up, then we going back to the shore. But no, in Mexico, they're like, no, all of us won, like, you know. And I just thought that was so sweet, you know. I just thought that was, I'll never forget that experience. That was an amazing impression left on me, for sure. So yeah, but anyways, going back to the excursion, okay? So once we got done with the ATVing and the keynote and everything like that, then we went zip lining, y'all. Oh, this was so much fun. This is probably the highest up I have ever zip lined ever. Like, you could see, we were pretty much in like the middle of like a forest or something like that, because when we were up there, we had to climb. First of all, let's talk about them stairs, honey. The stairs was crazy, okay? Crazy. We had to go up, like, it felt like a million flights of freaking stairs. Obviously I'm exaggerating, right? But it felt like a million flights of stairs, y'all. Like, it was super like the where we were going to like jump off of for the zip line was like super tall. So we had to climb all the way up these stairs, baby. There was no elevator. So if you was looking for exercise that day, honey, you was gonna get it. So we had to go all the way up them stairs. After we went up the stairs, then, I mean, just being at the top of that alone, the view, amazing, immaculate, beautiful. And the thing is that we were ziplining through multiple areas. It was almost like we were leading up to the tall one. So at the first place we ziplined through, it wasn't like over the entire forest like the last one was, but it was still a beautiful view nonetheless. And I think it was almost like their way of trying to like warm us up, like getting us warmed up for the next like zip line, because each zip line I felt like it got like kind of steeper and steeper. And then finally, and I think we only did maybe like 2 or 3 zip lines before we did the final like big one. And so when we got to the very top, oh my gosh, like, it was just a gorgeous view. Like, I wish I had got a shot of it. It was amazing, guys. Then we zip lined through, and it was a long little nice little zip line. Like, it wasn't just little boop, you're done. Like, no, you were zip lining across like a whole forest dang near, okay? Like, literally, it was just beautiful. And then as you're getting closer to like the end, you'll start to get closer to the ground. And then, yeah, you get to the ground. So it was an amazing experience. I would highly recommend that excursion, because as you guys heard, it's basically like a 3-in-1 excursion. Pretty much, you know, you get your ATVing, you get the keynotes, and then you go ziplining. Like, it was great. Money very well spent, for sure. So those are the places that I would highly recommend that you go if you are ever in Tulum. There are some other stuff that I would recommend you guys try, but if I had to choose my top 3 experiences that I had while I was there, those would definitely be them. And then plus that 4th one that I threw in there for you guys. But again, that place might be closed. So if it's open, go do it. If it is not, I'm sorry. At least you got to see a few clips of what it did look like when it was open. But it was an amazing experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed them if you do decide to do them. And again, I'm going to try and find the name of the place where I did the 3-in-1 excursion for you guys. But yeah, amazing time in Tulum. I would highly recommend Tulum as a place to travel. It was gorgeous. The people were so sweet there. And yeah, there are some things you do need to watch out for, of course, but honestly, I would say that I felt pretty safe there while I was in Tulum too. But yeah, so if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to comment what your, if you've been to Tulum, comment below and let me know what your favorite places were that you've been while you were there. Maybe if I ever go back to Tulum, I'll check them out. So yeah, let me know if you've ever been to Tulum, and if you have, let me know what your fave places were that you went to while you were there. In the meantime, if you haven't been to Tulum, let me know if there's any places that you want to go to if you haven't been to Tulum yet, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on my next video. Toodles, kitty cats!